welcome our super talented panelists with a huge round of applause. There are many panelists, so I want to make sure कि तालियां रुकनी नहीं चाहिए. So please give it up for Sunny Kaushal, Saiee Manjrekar, Zareen Khan, Elli Avram, Ridhima Pandit, and Priyanshu. And the moderator for this engrossing session will be Meena Iyer.
Hi everyone on this panel and hi everyone in the audience. We, as everyone knows, are the largest film producing nation. But a point came when we were making more flops and less hits. In recent times, we remember Jawan, Animal, Kalki's, 3-2, we can't forget. These were the big hits. And then we all got a boost of life when OTT came up and started throwing up really good content. Today, my panelists and I are here to tell us where you think OTT lacks, where OTT could go further, and how we could make this space exciting and own up to it again. So, guys, I throw open the panel to you. Let's start.
I'm feeling very nervous, by the way. ऐसा लग रहा है एग्जाम चल रहे हैं पैनल डिस्कशन के लिए.
नहीं आपकी रीसेंट रिलीज से आप पास हो गए थे.
थैंक यू सर.
We spoke about that ना पीछे. बहुत अच्छा था यार. Should I just take it?
Please.
I think good afternoon everyone. मैं बस ये पूछना चाहूँगा जब आप when you guys go to a wedding, for example, okay, I'm going to come to the point of what she's saying. But when you go to a wedding, imagine Sunny comes up to me and says कि कबाब बहुत अच्छे हैं, and I go to the kebab counter and I eat that. Elli comes up to me and says कि बिरयानी counter बहुत अच्छा है, and you know Zareen says कि वहाँ पे भी बहुत रसगुल्ले अच्छे हैं. I will go try everything because somebody has told me something is very very good in this whole buffet. I think as consumers we love buffet. I think everybody would. Okay, if you've got a good buffet, if you've got a tasty stuff, let's put a lot of material out there and let's be open to experimenting. Where we are lacking in OTT today is what we thought of in the first year, 2020, when we kind of came into a boom with COVID, and that's what we were discussing backstage, right? हमने बहुत सारी चीज़ें बनाई, हमने तरह तरह के मटेरियल बनाए, बूम हुआ OTT का, and then we thought कि oh this is working, let's make only this. Oh this is working, let's make only that. And then the consumers who have gone back to working today, they're gonna go earn their bread and butter. They come back home, they will only watch. I've heard so many of my family members saying कि हमें नहीं पता आज हम क्या देखें. Why? I mean, let's give them everything, na, guys. Let's give them a horror, let's give them a thriller, let's give them a comedy. We're getting scared. And actually, the examples are out there. The Malayalam cinema would do an Avesham. I don't know what to call that genre. There is a Squid Game, violent show, which is big hit. There is a Money Heist. I think if you have a taste in the storytelling, if it is beautiful, put all the genres out there, people will watch it.
I totally agree with you because, listen, you guys are the actors, you all are the faces of you know, the shows and of the films that we make. So if you guys make up your mind to give us something exciting, I'm sure this audience is going to, you know, lap it up. So some of the responsibility is yours, and of course, it's also on the makers. So y'all can prompt, yeah.
Yeah, that's true, and also I think on the audience, because if the audience is receptive, then we'll be able to experiment more, you know, which I think it's happening for the good. So yeah, thank you guys. Keep being more receptive so that we can experiment and we can bring out more stuff, more diverse stuff, more diverse characters and stories, and keep entertaining you guys.
I feel I would like to add ये जो आपने कहा. I feel what I have been noticing during the years, it's like suddenly something becomes a hit. And suddenly all the producers are just sitting in thinking कि हमको ये भी करना है, ये चलता है, the audience loves this, so let's do this. And I feel that there are a lot of filmmakers, a lot of writers, a lot of filmmakers who suddenly gets stopped, you know, like their creativity, something has been approved and suddenly something got released and that worked, and वो एक interference शुरू हो जाता है, you know, कि नहीं ये अभी change करो, नहीं ऐसा मत करो, no, make it like this now, put a little bit more of this is what audience wants, rather than surrendering to the director and his vision and allowing him to create what he has, come up with together with the writer. And just have faith in that it will turn into something great and that the audience might connect to. Because जैसे आपने कहा एक buffet है, सबका taste अलग है. Not everybody will love the biryani. Some people will enjoy litti choka. That is what I feel like producers needs to have in mind, because it's already there in director's mind, but they need that support, right? So I think when that freedom starts to happen, then we will get to see that there are so many more different type of projects which also will become a hit. Because hum sab same nahi hai. We all enjoy
Actually,
different
what
things.
happened was, I think, exactly, and what happened was, instead of making, when we went into making quantity, because there's so many channels, now every platform needs lots of series, everything coming up, we forgot about the quality. And history says that today we talk about Sholay, together, even of the best of the shows across the world are the ones which are made by the storytellers. Yes. So the ones who are putting in the money have to understand that let's promote everything equally, let's put in the money equally, and let's give a full platter. Okay, when did we think of that a horror comedy genre will become so acceptable and a hit thing in India, right? And suddenly there is a horror comedy genre and it is doing so well.
Exactly.
So let's experiment.
But I feel we see that in so many things. I feel there's so many times we are constantly hearing comments ki, nahi, ye to nahi chalega, no, that will not work, or no. And then suddenly some person comes up and does it, and it becomes a huge success, and suddenly everyone's mindset has changed. Ki are haan, ye to chalta hai. Suddenly everyone wants to do this,
Yeah.
So like we have so many examples like that.
Yeah,
so
but I also feel that has started happening because people are scared. People, I mean the makers.
people are scared.
After pandemic, what happened when the theaters shut and there was no way to get your money back, and there were so many films that were stuck in the pipeline, right? And OTT boom happened because OTT started taking the films, and that's how they started showcasing the films. I think after that, producers and investors kind of got scared कि यार, if we have put an X amount, then how will we recover the money? Because at the end of the day, it's also a business, right? So I think when you're scared, that's what happens. You kind of start seeing the patterns that work, and you start incorporating that in your own way of working. So I think, and that right now we've started breaking out of, because now it's like, it's becoming more and more clear that it's a very content and a story driven medium. If the film, the series, if it's good, if it connects, if it's pure and it has that heart in it, people will watch it, and you don't need to necessarily have an X amount of set action pieces and songs and tried and tested method, so yeah.
But I feel, I'm sorry, I just have to mention, I feel, we need more spirituality.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
I agree.
we
I
need
agree
more
with
of
you. Yeah, that's true.
spirituality, So then the fear and all these things will just start to disappear, and we will start to follow more ye jo aapne kaha, like purity. It's a teamwork, believing in a story, coming together, telling that story and sharing it with excitement to the world, and it will connect to the right people, and it will work. And itna sara budget डालने का ज़रूरत भी नहीं है, मतलब कुछ एक्टर लोगों का इतना ज़्यादा पैसा देने का ज़रूरत भी नहीं है. Come together as a teamwork, as a team, and create a story because you want to tell stories. You're not, here to
Elli, please take
do other
workshop of
stuff.
spirituality from tomorrow. We need it. Everybody needs spirituality workshop. I've seen your Instagram stories.
India with Elli.
She needs to take workshop for spirituality, guys.
But I feel like most people perceive success to be very binary. मतलब ये चलता है, ये नहीं चलता है. There's very like there are rules apparently, and I feel like that really stunts creativity, because most of the things that have worked in the past few years have always been stuff that has always been in the gray area or that people don't touch, and then suddenly they get touched and people are like, oh yeah, you know what, this is nice. And then there's a boom of that. So I feel like people need to stick to the gray area more and surprise us, maybe. as an audience, I want to watch something and be surprised all the time.
What I feel about this whole thing is like, you know, everybody discussed as to, you know, what is happening, the buffet, the spirituality and all of that. But it all comes down to the OTT portals that we have today. I think the whole boom of OTT happened in the pandemic, as very rightly said by Sunny. That's because, you know, the Bollywood industry was really facing, the Hindi film industry was really facing a backlash due to everything that was happening that time. And which in a way gave rise to OTT and great content and really, really fabulous actors that came out of OTT. And I think it was that really brief period where it flourished, because now we are back to the clutter. I think we've reached a saturation point. And that is also because I think most of the content that is approved on these platforms are somehow approved on the basis of friendship rather than the real potential that a project or a subject might hold. Because there are so many scripts, there's so many stories that I keep hearing on a regular basis, but those kind of stories or those writers never see the day of light because they don't really have the sources or the connections to reach these, you know, higher authorities at these OTT portals and get their project approved. Whereas, you know, there will be one really senseless project which will be greenlit because friends. So I think that first needs to be broken, and projects needs to be approved, especially on what it holds rather than anything frivolous, which right now we are seeing most of them. Because if we are talking about making a change, I think this is the major change that needs to come, that projects need to be approved on the basis of the quality of it rather than just on the basis of friendships.
Yeah, and unpopular opinion, but I'm somehow very happy about having some sort of censorship when it comes to the content that we're all presented with. Because when it started off, it was like everyone was just running wild with whatever they wanted to showcase. It was just coming out. So I like that bit of a filter, and it kind of protects me also as an actor when I'm selecting a few projects wherein, you know, when they say things like it's just going to be shot aesthetically, it's not just that they're saying it. It's actually going to have to be done like that. So yeah, it's opening up a lot of arenas, and I really like that.
I totally agree with Zareen when she says that, you know, it should be content that should go through and not friendships. I mean, that's a very valid point. But having said that, what else? I mean, see the format. Actually, all the people on this stage have done something exciting as far as OTT goes. But Priyanshu, like your first 2 seasons of Mirzapur were good. The third one, not so good. Maybe we were just sitting too much on the success factor. Like, you know, this is because all of us were after you all, get a season 3, get a season 3. So I guess that kind of saturation is bound to happen. But what else would you think would, you know, kind of show us a way forward? Like docudramas, which are very popular in the West, true crime that is enacted, like the Menendez brothers that recently came.
Yeah, I'm hooked on
Monsters.
it. Love
I
it.
think true life stories, yes, definitely. When people know something, an incident, we had the Burari case documentary, which was there on Netflix, and then there was shows made on that. I think the shows also did well. Some people can't take the real life documentaries because they're too hard hitting. But definitely, as you mentioned, we have to, as I again and again keep saying, please experiment. So go into the ideas of telling true life stories. We love to watch biopic. We love to watch incidents which we have been connected to. I would see reality of what happened in Kargil war, or, you know, something which happened in my life history, or something which happened before. So why not do docudramas? In fact, I also watch, like, I'm sure a lot of people watch Korean reality shows.
I love K-dramas.
So there's a show called Physical.
I love it.
Physical 100. Okay, Physical 100 is one of my favorite shows. Every time we just I'm sure so many people. Usme there are 100 people.
I didn't know it was
I get
fit
so
people.
excited by K-dramas.
Physical 100. I was saying it in Korean. They say Physical 100. Okay, so
Physical 100.
Netflix pe hai. You watch that. There are 100 people from, being from the cop,
Survival of
women
the
and men,
fittest.
and
Yeah.
it's the survival of the fittest. They've been given reality shows. And it's not like Khatro Ke Khiladi, though I watched Khatro Ke Khiladi kal raat ko bhi main baith ke dekha
What a
tha.
comparison,
fab,
sir.
yeah.
What a
We always
comparison.
want to add some or the other
Exactly.
masala in everything.
Exactly.
You
I
know,
think we
even
can
if it
do
is
that.
a-
No, let's make reality shows, chef shows. Yeah, matlab, I know we've done Master Chefs. They've worked.
Yeah.
Every season of Master Chef has worked.
Yeah.
Why not make more of such things? Matlab, let's start chart ke upar some show. I don't know. I'm just randomly saying, but they can be. I don't know. Get
In
people
India,
from the
our
street.
ours
Yeah?
is a land of folklore, you know. I mean, you see Tumbad. Why is
Yeah,
it doing
yeah,
so
yeah,
good?
yeah.
Because it is a part of our land, like a story, a folklore. Why aren't we exploring more of that? You know?
Yeah, that's true.
think
I
a
have
lot
a sorry, continue.
Please go.
No, please.
No,
No,
okay,
please.
okay.
No, pehle aap.
No, but I think a lot of the K-drama success also goes into the fact that they really tapped into their own culture and brought it to the world. And I feel like when you try to mimic the West a lot, you kind of lose out on that. But I feel like in India, there's so much love, warmth, culture, and the audience's pulse is very, very different. And I think to tap into that is the best thing you can do when you're bringing content forward.
Yeah, and also the clear skin. The Koreans, they have like really clear skin. Sorry, that was a very bad attempt for a joke
Pick
on
on
my
the
part.
Koreans.
But you know what? I think the way forward for any type of entertainment media right now is technology. Especially virtual reality and spatial type of content. You know, now we already have like camera phones coming out with spatial videos, and you have those virtual reality headsets and everything, and it'll be really interesting to see a show, especially like I was thinking about it, especially like suppose there is a murder mystery or a whodunit, and you are in it. Like, why watch a show or a movie when you can be in it? You put the VR headset on and you're in it while you're watching the show, and you can experience how
video game.
the characters feel, and so I think technology is going to take over big
No,
time.
but that's happening already.
exactly.
You can decide the ending as well. So many times they're giving you
Bandersnatch.
an option
Bandersnatch,
of
yeah.
choosing. It's immersive, interactive.
Interactive.
I think that
Yes,
will work.
yes.
There was an episode, there was a movie by Black Mirror makers.
Bandersnatch.
Bandersnatch.
Yeah.
I think I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
I think we
exactly.
should. I don't know, why don't we try experimenting with things like this? We become just so scared of trying new things कि भाई वो एक formula चल गया तो अभी हम उस पे ही घसते रहेंगे. Like now the South is doing well, so now everybody wants to go in that direction. So I don't know, why are we not being creative? Why are we not being the risk takers that we had become during the pandemic? That's the reason the whole OTT flourished, because we made that kind of content. We did give audiences a real new flavor of things, but now again it's coming back to the same thing because
I think
we
that
somehow are
we
scared.
have to stop making remakes.
Yeah.
As you said, remakes, when we'll stop that only, then we'll try new stories. I have seen on a Netflix an English film and usi ki Hindi remake.
Yeah.
Right? And then we do a K-drama, but people are anyway watching across the world. The OTT ka thing about it is it's so globally spread. I have seen people meeting me in Spain and saying, oh, we loved you, but I'm like, aapne kahan dekha? This is Netflix. Or Amazon, or things like that. We are watching South stuff, we're watching everything. They are also watching ours.
Yeah.
How can we do remakes of South and put it here? We'll have to come up with something new.
Yeah, I think it's becoming
Sci-fi-
borderless.
Sci-fi करना चाहिए, of course.
हाँ, correct.
और लेकिन वो your concept ना, एक बार बनेगा, वो hit हो जाएगा तो फिर 10 लोग करेंगे.
No,
I'm telling you.
with the virtual reality concept, wouldn't be very niche to people who can.
No, I'm saying like imagine a few years down the line, right? Like I'm saying
it will become accessible. Yeah.
5 years ago, like pre-pandemic, nobody would imagine OTT being such a main player because it was just starting, right? And all it took is like 4 years, 5 years for it to become a really main format of consumption, even taking over theaters in some matter. So I'm just saying that the way things are progressing in terms of technology, especially in entertainment, be it virtual reality, be it AI is taking over, man. AI is taking over big time. It's like, imagine creating a character in AI who's perfect, who's like, the director says ke ये ऐसा expression चाहिए तो वो वैसा करेगा. There are no...
Yesterday I saw the film, no?
Yeah,
Control.
exactly. We'll be losing our jobs,
People
but
ask
it's
me
okay.
that.
No, but did you guys watch Control? I mean, it's coming out.
Yeah.
I
Control.
saw it yesterday. Motwani sir's film, Control, Ananya's. I saw it at the screen yesterday. The AI is the villain, no? And it's done so beautifully. I think it's one of the most experimental films and the beautiful films of today's time, which is what we are discussing. It's out there, guys. Watch it. The way that it's shot, from phone cameras to the laptops to ye. And who would have thought years back कि एक AI को villain बनाते हैं, right?
Now
And this guy is.
AI
It's a
is
crazy
everywhere.
drama.
यार chat box खोलो तो chat box में AI. But like मैं तुझे क्यों पूछूं मुझे क्या खाना है? Like it's that, you know. It's like AI is everywhere. Ask this AI something. Why? I don't want to. I'm good. You know. Sorry again.
Can we
Bad
stop
joke.
promoting AI so much? I'm getting nightmares.
Elli is like I was talking about
Humans,
spirituality.
Spirituality, and let's talk about
Please.
AI. Let's balance it. Spirituality with AI.
Let's come back to. Actually, I really want to add. You know how we keep on mentioning that people do not really believe much on the OTT platforms and uska content, like whether it will do well or not. But we have seen that it started to do so well, and I just feel like as a cue, maybe because it was pure passion that was happening. It was not business. Let's make money. It was literally like, wow, all of us here who, wants to tell a story, who wants to now create something. We are getting an opportunity to create. So people are not looking at the money. They are just, coming together and telling great stories. And suddenly that becomes a hit, and suddenly that money-making mindset comes and corrupts it. So I think it all just zeroes down to that again, that if we can just start to think again why we wanted to do this. In the beginning, it was a passion, it was a love for telling a story, as an actor, stepping into a character, being that character, and being the person who shares the director's vision, the writer's vision, who has written it, And like, together with the producer, with the OTT platforms, have a fixed budget, and stick to that budget. This is what is required to create this film, to create this story, and just fully heartedly just go for it and do that. I really feel that is the only way, because I also feel like when we are looking at, for example, we are talking so much about South, creating so many hit films and all of that. I feel it all comes down to pure passion, that it is really sitting and connecting, telling a story, and it can be such a simple story where you feel that this is something I want to share, because somewhere consciously I feel that this will connect to the audience. This will connect to another human being. So I feel it all comes down to that. That is the root of it.
True that. I agree with you totally. I also want to ask, many of the people out here in our audience today are they are youngsters. We should ask them, guys, you all, may ask
Gen
some
Zs.
questions on the kind of stuff you all would like to see. And if you all think, if you all in agreement with what we are saying about OTT needing, a kind of a rejig, and are you all okay with what is there? I would love to hear your thoughts. So if you all put
She
up
definitely wants to ask something.
She's got something to say.
Go ahead.
We would like to hear
You
that.
can talk to the panelists also directly. So whatever is your choice, yeah.
So after hearing your conversation, I do understand that we have reached the saturation. Like, I'm just talking about Bollywood here. We have reached a certain amount of saturation. OTT coming into our lives. See, we are the kids who grew up with YouTube. Okay, I'll put it simply that way. We love content. We have less patience. That is one of the factors, right? So after hearing, I understand the saturation point, and I've seen better films. And, not, I wouldn't say films, but better series coming out these days, which I am drawn to. And it's nice to see people experimenting. And personally, like you said, everybody has a different interest. For me, I'm really into true crime and documentary. I watched Sector 36, and it was mind-blowing. I was in awe. I could not believe it. I would actually hate Vikrant man for that movie because he was just...
You fell in love with him and now you're like,
No, but he did the job so well. But at the same time, if I had to see it in a character, I was just like, no, my God, like you cannot just confess it like that. Amazing. So that's what I said. If you had to do a true crime, if you had to enact, what would you guys do? Like on what if you'll have like a particular thing, like if you had to do a true crime series or documentary, do you have your favorites?
I have it ready. I want to be the Lady Dahmer. I mean,
Oh my,
that's it. I had to call it dibs because, oh my God. And yeah, bas, I'll leave it to the rest. But you guys have to watch Monsters.
I've watched it,
Ooh,
and it is
It's like create more crimes for us to watch it. I'm so sorry.
it is still in dicey because some people are not liking the way the makers made it, while they have a lot of content during that phase, they have TVs and stuff, so there are a lot of recordings which do not match with the series that they're doing, so it's a bit dicey. Apart from that, Monsters is actually really good, and well, I just hope
Yeah,
they
but at least you're having a discussion about it. At least it's out there for you
It's
to
out
guys to
there
talk
and
about it and say, this is not right, that
and
is right.
it shows
And
pure
we're-
injustice,
Absolutely.
right?
I'm saying let's
People-
make more stories and put it out there. Then let people have the discussion about it.
Very correct, yes.
And
That-
especially with true crime, as you said, especially with this genre which you like, why can't we make more of Sector 36?
Yeah,
Section-
Sector Burari case. Oh my God,
Burari
that was really
case.
nice. Have you
There's
seen
so many stories across India. yeah.
cyanide, curry and cyanide?
Oh yeah,
Great.
curry and cyanide. Oh my God, the
Great.
Karnataka, Bangalore.
So
stuff.
if you all can just bring that back, it would be really fun, really nice to watch.
I also feel
yeah.
short films. We've lost out on. There were a lot of short films which were very well made. Large short films was making it. I remember all of us. Hey, we did short film. याद है starting में.
We did one together.
We did one together. Correct. अभी यहाँ पे याद आ रहा है. So they were very interesting ones, and we can make more of that because as you said, time. क्या बोलते हैं आजकल कम है लोगों के पास 30 सेकंड रील में ही पेशेंस भी कम है तो मैं कह रहा हूँ शॉर्ट फिल्म्स
editing needs to be like
लेट्स गेट इट बैक यार लेट्स गेट
भाई टाइम कम नहीं है
Time
टाइम
बहुत है।
टाइम बहुत है पेशेंस कम है इसीलिए 30 सेकंड के रील 2 घंटे बैठ के चालू होते हैं सब
करेक्ट
Don't let us out like that.
नो आई एम वन ऑफ यू ऑल ब्रो लाइक
Yeah. But tell me, even in that, you're not watching the same kind of reel. You're not going to follow the
We are
same kind
getting
of a
bored.
person.
We
You're
are
watching
putting in the not interested
yeah,
list
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
random fun one,
Yeah.
a musician and a rapper and a guy who's telling you कौन से होटल में जाना है, guy telling you कौन से खाना खाना है, right? सब diverse है. मैं कह रहा हूँ जब वो देख ही रहे हैं तो वो दिख रहा है ना कि let's make our content also so diverse.
Yeah, that is true.
Guys, I can take one more question and then we have to wrap. So in case somebody else wants the mic, please take it.
Oh yeah, she's got something to say.
So Jaggi, I am your biggest friend. I follow
Thank
you
you.
from Shiddat.
Thank you so
as
much.
Abhimanyu and Sameer were hell awesome.
थैंक यू वेरी
I
मच
would like to ask you what is the thing you are most afraid of?
डार्कनेस
Okay.
आई एम
get,
वेरी
can I-
अफ्रेड हाँ जी
can I get your autograph? Please.
Well, that see, this is the attention span I was talking about. What are you most afraid of? To can I get your autograph?
Please.
Of course, after we are done, I will definitely come and give it to you. But that's
Pakka?
also 100%. What's your name?
Prerna.
Prerna. I will come to you and I will give it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prerna. How sweet.
Thank you for such lovely questions, and thank you to a great panel. Thank you, Meena ma'am, for so many very, very gorgeous and important answers. And इतने ऐसा हल्का मतलब इतना ताली बस बाकी पब्लिक पीछे क्या कर रही है? What the hell? That man, good आप बैठ गए. वरना मैं आती थी आपके पीछे.
वहाँ उनको लगता है पैसे नहीं मिले होंगे जरा
पैसे
ये,
सर.
come on.
This is the love for cinema. ये पैसों के लिए नहीं कर रहे हम.
उनको OTT पसंद ही नहीं है.
हम नहीं कर रहे हैं पैसों के लिए.
यार
ये
तुम
love for cinema.
जोक समझो यार जोक
चलो जोक समझ लिया. सनी कौशल के लिए तालियां. Priyanshu के लिए तालियां. Elli के लिए तालियां. We've got Saiee, we've got Ridhima, we've got Zareen, and I've got some few fun questions. अब fun है कि नहीं ये आप decide कर सकते हैं. Sunny आपके sorry.
I think we'll make it fun even if it's not.
Zareen always makes it fun and funny. And sexy and amazing. Okay, Sunny, I'm just going to give you a few options. आप मुझे बताना है कि आपको less पसंद है या more पसंद है. ठीक है जैसे कि प्रेरणा. आपको less पसंद है या more पसंद है?
मतलब
Example है. You don't have to answer it straight away.
नहीं मतलब less
Just take my number down 98200. Okay. तो
but less किस में और more किस में
so
मतलब
for example, if in
That
case
is
I've
for
said
you to
salt,
decide.
हाँ.
ठीक है.
हाँ.
Do you like it less or do you like it more?
less
Yeah, that's it.
So
So I'll
less
give you some
percent.
options. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sunny, ice cream.
less
Monsoon.
less less
That's only because of Bombay's infrastructure.
Yeah,
you really
yeah,
like
yeah.
it more.
Yeah.
I know it. I can see it in
I
your
think
eyes.
so, but since I stay in Bombay, I would say less.
Okay. Eavesdropping.
None.
Not at all.
I don't like it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gossip.
100%. No, I don't like to. मेरे ऊपर भी कोई I don't like.
ठीक है. Watching a movie on your day off?
More.
More.
Full.
Swimming?
More.
Okay. आपका टाइम आप हो गया है. सनी जी ने बहुत प्यारे जवाब दिए. तालियां please.
प्यारे मतलब क्या? Less और more ही बोला. उसमें कुछ प्यारे नहीं.
We got to know more about you, na? Not less, but more.
Oh, nice. Good one. Thanks.
Priyanshu, first of all, huge fan. I think you're lovely.
Thank you so much.
And Sunny, I'm a huge fan too. I don't know why I didn't say that.
Hey, thanks. More.
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 Now these options for you, Priyanshu, आपको बताना है less या more, ठीक है?
Okay.
Road trip?
Oh, more. I can just be on a road trip.
All the time.
All the time.
Wow.
I don't want to be in one place. Sometimes.
What is this? Why are you living in a house and not a caravan?
Yeah, I want to, yeah.
I'll give you one. Okay, flowers.
Flowers, middle, I don't know, less.
To give or to receive?
Or to give more,
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
And to receive less?
Less.
ठीक है, वो जल्दी मुरझा जाते हैं.
हाँ, I can't take care of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Chivalry?
Oh, more, a lot, yeah.
Dating apps?
I haven't used it ever, so less. Minus. Dating more.
Yeah.
Dating app less.
All the
Claps
ladies.
for Priyanshu.
क्या प्रियांशु सच बोल रहा है?
हाँ, प्रियांशु ने एक hint drop कर दिया है.
क्या प्रियांशु सच बोल रहा है? उसने कभी डेटिंग ऐप यूज नहीं किया है. किसी ने राइट स्वाइप किया तो नहीं है प्रियांशु को?
सारे राइट स्वाइप कर रहे हैं. प्रियांशु को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है मैं किस को प्यार करूं.
उसमें नाम प्रियांशु नहीं होता ना फिर.
ओह, ये भी ठीक है.
Zareen, these ones are for you. Corset? एली ने पहन रखा है, पहले सोच लो, ठीक है?
क्या बोला?
एली ने पहन रखा है, पहले ही सोच लो.
A lot more.
Yeah.
more.
ठीक है. मेहंदी, the smell of मेहंदी.
I don't like the smell of mehendi, but I like how it looks on your hand, so I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, the two girls are really like
I
ODing
love
on it.
it.
It's like मेरे को चाहिए. नई मेहंदी किसने लगाई है?
तो जब मैं मेहंदी लगाती हूँ मैं सिर्फ इस तरफ लगाती हूँ, अंदर नहीं लगाती हूँ. Just
It's interesting to know these facts about Zareen Khan, guys. Zareen को मेहंदी ऐसे पसंद है, ऐसे नहीं. Okay. Next word is real gold jewelry. What?
I mean, investment-wise, more,
Right.
but to wear it, not so much.
Yeah. Bike rides?
Oh, more, a lot more, yeah.
Yeah. Staring into someone's eye? No, I'm just saying it for the heck of it.
Depends on whose eyes they are.
Mine. More. Okay.
Come.
मतलब
sit here.
हर बार में मतलब flirt तो करना ही है, ठीक है? All right, okay. The last one for you is chocolates.
Oh, I could live in chocolate.
Only we know how she's resisting this
Yeah.
right now.
If only.
सारे आंखें बंद कर
If
लो जरीन को
only.
2-3 चॉकलेट के जो
नहीं वो तो
कप
मैं
से
खाऊंगी. अभी क्या मैं मुंह में च्युइंगम मैं जाते वक्त मैं 3-4 उठा के जाऊंगी.
जरीन के बारे में एक और बात सीखी. जब वो च्युइंगम खा रही होती तब वो चॉकलेट नहीं खाती.
कैसे
Guys,
खाते हैं?
जरीन
किसी
के
को
लिए
और को आता है
तालियां.
खाने क्या च्युइंगम के साथ चॉकलेट तो बताओ मुझे.
मैं भी नहीं खाती. हमारे बीच में कितना कुछ कॉमन है ना जरीन.
ना.
Okay, सही है आपके लिए. I'm going to ask you the same questions, right?
Okay.
Options है चटनी. चड्डी नहीं.
मुझे भी चड्डी सुनाई थी.
More. Where is this going? I'm so sorry. We'll start this again. Hi, I'm Prerna, and the option is chutney.
Chutney with what?
Hari
Like
wali.
with dosa?
Paratha with dosa.
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
पराठे के साथ मक्खन खाते हैं, चटनी नहीं.
हाँ, अचार और मक्खन होता है.
थेपले के साथ में चटनी खाते हैं ना. थेपला भी पराठा स्टाइल
हाँ,
का ही
लहसुन
होता
की
है.
चटनी.
लहसुन की चटनी. Very good. Lavni.
More.
Okay. Navratri.
More.
Garba.
I don't know how to do it. More.
Boys with a stubble.
Boys with a couple.
Stubble.
Like a full beard or just like that green patch?
Like a patch. Like Sunny.
Light stubble.
They're both
We have an
very, very
example
good.
right
I
here.
am very light. वो तो थोड़ी सी ज़्यादा है.
No, I mean, yeah, more, I guess.
All right, can we please clap? Thank you so much for Saiee. Okay, this was lesson more, and that's done for right now. But we've got some questions for Elli and Ridhima as well. Elli, आपके लिए ये सवाल है. How important is it to you that lingerie brands embrace inclusivity and body positivity?
What? Come again?
I'll do this again. Hi, my name
We
is
were ready
Prerna.
for
and-
lesson more. Suddenly there's a question coming our way. Now we have to put our thinking hats on.
These are the kind of things that life throws at you.
What is this surprise?
Listen.
ये वो reels वाला हो रहा है फिर
The
से.
fun round is over. The fun round is over. Now for the serious
Yeah,
answers.
yeah.
Okay.
Because life is not all fun and games. Sometimes life is also to know Ellie more. Yeah, not less. Ellie, बताइए कि lingerie brands को किस प्रकार से lingerie
Lingerie.
brands
Okay.
चड्डी बनियान
Chatti, yes,
चड्डी
Okay, हाँ.
So lingerie brands, how important it is for lingerie brands to incorporate body positivity and inclusivity.
It's extremely important.
Sure. Yeah.
Not only lingerie brands, I would say any brands for that matter, because you know we are like conditioning people to believe that this is the way you should look,
Yeah.
and to wear this you should also look this,
Yeah.
which is not, you know, our reality, and it's not something that everybody can live up to, and it should be more about feeling comfortable just the way you are. Feel comfortable in this bra, feel comfortable in this dress, or enjoy this body lotion. You know, it should be more of a feeling rather than showing also how you should look to feel good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is extremely important. Yeah, and we do see in many brands how they have started this since years back, right? To not keep the typical model look-alike bodies, which is great, and we need more of that, and which has started, and it's just we are seeing it more and more. So that is great. Yeah.
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 Can you please clap for Ellie, guys? As I said, sometimes it's also to know what exactly is the truth about everything. We've got Kusha in the house, guys. Can you please clap for Kusha?
Hi Kusha.
Hi,
पहचानना थोड़ा मुश्किल सा हो रहा है, but we'll come back to Kusha in a bit. रिधिमा, आपके लिए ये वाला सवाल है. What is the kind of message that you would like to give to the men and the women in regards with the hush-hushness of lingerie even today? आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे जो शर्मा जाते हैं? चड्डी?
कौन शर्मा रहा है?
पता नहीं कौन शर्मा. What is your basic message when it comes to really buying the right lingerie for yourself in the country? Because मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि we still we're lacking behind. There's so many people who don't wear their size because they're so shy.
No, also because you know, जैसे हम जब जाते हैं lingerie खरीदने भी, तो जब just when we had started probably making use of those things, you know, if we are reaching puberty and we go in to buy a bra and there are men who are selling it, there was always this stigma, like, how do I ask, like, give me a bra? I think all of that is changing with time, and it's about damn time. This is just like, सबने पहन रखी है, आपने पहनी, मैंने पहनी है, it's like basic necessity, so इसके लिए तो काहे शर्म भाई, बिल्कुल नहीं होनी चाहिए.
बहुत ही करेक्ट बात कही है. रिधिमा के लिए
I would
तालियां.
like to just also mention that, like, I was just first time I'm hearing this, like there are men who are
You don't
selling
know?
it.
Wow.
No, I don't know.
No, in India,
who are selling it.
I've not experienced that back home in Sweden. I mean, I would honestly not feel comfortable.
Buying
like,
one
why
from
are
a
we
man.
keeping men there for like female ka underwear?
And there are jokes about it as well. There's this film called 123 where Paresh Rawal
It's
sir
like
sells
those. It's
bras
like
and
when we are shooting films also. To hamesha it's like a male dada who's coming to do the taka. It's like, क्यों?
Yeah.
कोई औरत नहीं हो सकता है क्या?
Yeah.
Like we should give more work to women also, and like I feel
नहीं, but
rather
वही
than
हम
just-
कहना
as a
चाह रहे हैं
male,
कि अगर ये आदमी भी बेच रहे हैं तो इसमें कोई शर्म की बात नहीं और हमें उनसे खरीदनी चाहिए.
I know, yeah.
क्योंकि ये
I
तो
thought, yeah, that's okay, no? If a male guy is also selling it, and I should be okay with, like I've gone with my
Absolutely,
partner
but-
to buy these things, and I should be also okay to help her around if she's
I
buying
would
a lingerie.
I would agree with that, but I would
Of course, not
also
in the-
want to mention, like, if we are coming to reality, for some girls to even reach that level of facing that comfort, I feel one should somewhere also think that there should be places where there are women, they're also selling it.
Absolutely.
You
But
know,
consciously, I'm
because
glad-
otherwise शायद आप उस level पे कभी नहीं पहुंच पाओगे, so you will never even go and buy it,
Yeah.
right? Because everyone is very different in that way.
Yeah.
But I
I'm
like that.
I'm
Sorry, just
yes.
as a male gaze, I like the new way of when they sell lingerie now. That it's not just about the sexy posters of women. They're showing you the comfortable lingerie, and whenever I've seen them, they look so good.
Yeah.
It's not about, oh, be sexy in the lingerie.
yeah.
It's about be comfortable in that, which is what
Absolutely.
your question was.
Yeah.
It is so good.
I'm so glad that we are talking about this and very, very casually and normally. So
We all
taliyan
wear
for
it, so we
Elli
need
and
to talk
taliyan for
about
Ridhima as well and taliyan for everyone. Can we have Amante ke some hampers which Meena ma'am can please hand over? There's one more segment, so we just hang in there.
More gifts.
Okay, more gifts. All right, guys, can we please clap? There's a lot of patience that requires. And they're trying to wonder what exactly is happening with them. So why are they answering these questions and where is it going? Everything that you are answering is touching one life or the other. So I'm glad that you guys are here, giving all the answers that you're giving. So that's just most important. अब आप कह रहे हैं हाँ ठीक है भी आगे बढ़ो ठीक है चलो तो ज़रीन ये सवाल आपके लिए है और इसके लिए आपको हैम्पर भी मिलेगा Can we please clap for Zareen before she answers the question even? Okay, Zareen, what is that one hair trend that you would like to bring back?
Hair trend.
Ji.
Having lots of it.
Yeah.
Stopping the hair fall.
For men, for women, or like you're talking about hair fall in general?
Having good
I
healthy
love that
hair,
answer.
not wanting to wear extensions.
Nice.
Having, yeah, a lot of it back.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, fabulous answer. Zareen,
Wow.
इसके लिए आपको मिलेगा एक बहुत ही cool sample. But after everybody else has answered it. Now the next one is for Sunny. Sunny, if you have only 5 minutes to get ready, what is your preferred hair tool? Do you have like a hair tool? Do you gel it up? What do you do?
Fingers.
Abba dabba jabba. I air dry. I let my hair air dry. Very genuinely. अगर कहीं जाना है तो then blow dry, but otherwise I don't use anything in my hair usually.
What is Sunny gifted with? Good looks, and good looks.
क्या है ना बॉम्बे में ट्रैफिक इतना होता है कि जब आप घर से निकलो और जब तक आप कहीं भी जाओ बाल सूख ही जाते हैं, especially ये बात.
That's true. That's true. Sunny के लिए तालियां आपने बजाई हैं?
या पसीने
Why
से
should we
गीले हो
remind
जाते
you?
हैं.
सही आपके लिए ये सवाल है. Do you prefer this or that? Yeah. Hairbrush या comb?
Hairbrush.
Curls या straight hair?
Straight.
तेल या hair spa?
हाँ?
Chumpy या hair spa?
Chumpy.
Chumpy. Gel या natural? Gel किए हुए बाल या natural hair?
Natural, I don't.
Natural,
prefer-
okay.
Yeah, no.
Hair dryer का इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए रिक्शा में बैठ के इंसान को अपने बाल सुखा देने चाहिए कैसे करना चाहिए
नहीं मैं तो रात को बाल धो के सोती हूँ और बांध देती हूँ.
Can we please clap for Saiee?
I love it.
इतने प्यारे और honest answers के लिए and one hamper each एक ज़रीन के लिए एक सही के लिए और एक सनी के लिए thank you very much.
एयर ड्राई होते हैं क्या? Naturally?
ऐसा अब मैंने देखा नहीं है मेरे को बस इतना ही करने के लिए पैसे मिले तो इतना ही चाहिए मेरे पास में. Guys, can we please clap for the whole panel for Meena ma'am? We've got some plaques and we have Urmain who's going to come back and I hope you enjoyed yourself and that's for Saiee.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
I just want to thank everyone. Thank you for this great session.
Thank you so much,
Thank
ma'am,
you,
and
thank
thank you
you.
for the
Yes, thank you
lovely
so much.
audience as well.
Yes.
Bright faces, nice. Keep it up.
और अपने OTT suggestions आप हमें DM कर दीजिएगा. We'll try and do some good work. Yeah, I got yours.